Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here. Well, today we're going to go out here and we're going to check on the chickens. Terrie's finally been convinced to let them free range. Sorry about that, son. Let me try to get over here. To let them free range, and they're loving it. The two chickens that aren't loving it is FDR and Colonel Sanders, because they're locked up because we have that new AM Simani rooster, JC, who are not fans of those two roosters around those hens. So he's definitely claimed the flock. He's doing his business, and yeah, we're gonna go out here and see him. Now, he's had a problem with Colonel Sanders. There's Peep with Colonel Sanders, and they're trying to fight through the chicken wire or the chain link between he's in there with the turkeys. But we'll go over here and check them out and see what's going on in the homestead, right? All right, let me turn this around. All right, so there they are. They're loving it outside. We've got our lavender Orpingtons. They're out. They finally came out the hen house after being tormented by all the other hens. There's Jared, oh JC. He's doing rooster things all morning. Hens love him. I know, buddy. So let's see, what are you doing? You were stuck in between there. Now we've got, let me go back around. We got these moles. They're digging through the earth everywhere, all the way around the pen, and besides the chicken scratching everything. Now we had to go to watering bowls, those rubber watering bowls, because everything else freezes up in the morning. I told Terry that wouldn't work. They'll knock that thing over, but that's their oyster shells. She said, no, they'll eat it. There's JC. What's going on, JC? Yeah, look at you, buddy. That's our AM Simani rooster. Look at those Orpingtons, man. They're just fluffed up. They're good looking chickens. I'd like to see what an AM Simani and a lavender Orpington looks like. Yeah. There's Pip and Peep. They're doing turkey things, and they're enjoying Colonel Sanders' company. They chase each other in the pen, and then of course he flies up and does rooster things up on the perch. So he's just mad. I'm telling you what, he's mad all the time because he can't get to none of the hens. But look at him. He's the one we're giving away. Let me see if I can zoom in. There he is. He's a good looking boy. He just wants to get outside and do rooster things with those hens. So yeah, if you're interested in him, by all means, come contact us. And now FDR's in this chicken tractor because FDR, he lost the battle. He lost the battle of the roosters, and he got tore up pretty bad. So we had to put him in there so he could heal up. Couldn't get to him fast enough. So he's in there, he's healing up, he's got water, he's got feed. And I guess these are some of the hens that were part of his flock. And they're coming over to say hello, where you been? So yeah, it's a couple of changes. And there's our livestock guardian cat, George. They just peck around him. He don't touch him. He don't do nothing. But George he's on the job. On George. Huh? Are you making sure the chickens are okay? They're not afraid of him. So he don't bother them. But he's taking care of business. So there's our Americana hen. We got that one and Colonel Sanders at the same time. We got two of them. They're the last two. One was a hen and one was a rooster. And I don't know what she's doing. She's doing chicken things. She's doing chicken things. Look at that. Yeah. Chickens will go everywhere. I know, buddy. You're all about that, huh? All right, let's look inside the hen house. We did change out all the bedding that's inside here. Now we did find out that the hens prefer shavings in their bed rather than the grass and straw we were putting in there. So she went into one. She's getting ready to lay. There you go. Good girl. And our Midnight Majestic over there, she's doing hen things, and I'll tell you guys something that a lot of people say, hey, winter's coming, and you're not going to get a bunch of eggs. I'm telling you what, Terri's still getting 10 to 12 eggs a day or something like that, but our counter is still filled with eggs. So I guess it's southern Oklahoma weather, and see, they're still over there by FDR. That's that southern Oklahoma weather. It's like 40, 45 right now or something like that down here. We're gonna go inside the shop. I don't know if you guys watched our live or not, but let's get that lighting. I tore my finger up using a finishing nailer. In fact, I was putting this together, and that's some of the liquid from my finger when I drove the nail through it. So we're trying to finish up this Quail Hutch, and it's been put on hold. My finger's all swollen up. I don't know if I can even get it on there, but it went in there and into the bone, and it's just stiff. Now it just points all the time. Here's the, some people call them Kernix quail, or English quail, white quail. These are the ones we got. We got 12 of them from Jake at Nunya, Texas. If you've seen our past videos, they're just doing quail things, and they've got feed, they got water, and hopefully I can get them into this pen sooner than not. Now, Terry asked me, why did I build it so tall? Well, I built it tall so later on, underneath there, I can put another quail hutch. I can just build onto it. But for right now, this one's going to stay inside the shop here. And only reason I don't have the middle one on is because I got to go and get one more hinge so it all matches and handles and stuff like that and latches. But I built it this way. That way I can, if I want, I can divide it out. So this can be one pin with quail in it. This could be another pin with quail in it. And this one for the third one, and I can put dividers in there. Or if I ever do take it outside, I can easily have quail on these two sides, and then I can panel this whole side in over here so it's dark, and I can put a dust bath, build a dust bath in there and stuff like that on top of that wire cage. So they can go, and I'll put a little door there so they can get out of the weather and stuff like that. Because I've seen a couple of channels say, hey, it's a good move to give them a place to get totally out of the wind and stuff like that. So I might do that. And then they said with the sand that you put in there, they'll lay all their eggs in the sand before they lay it on wire. So you just collect them in there, and the sand will keep everything clean. So just the task of sifting out the poop and stuff like that with some, that screen wire and stuff like that. So that won't be nothing. So other than that, here is the girls. These are the AM Samani girls. They're still growing. Of course, I don't know if that's going to be a rooster or not, but that one sure is growing faster than the other one, so we'll keep an eye on them. They'll stay in here until they're at least 4 to 5 months old, so they have a fighting chance when they get out there with all the scrappy female hens we got. Rusty, he's just eating and growing. He's doing Rusty things like any rabbit. He's very docile. He lets you pick him up. He lets you hold him, pet him, and all that stuff. So we're looking for a good home for Rusty. He's a Flemish giant. He just does not like females for some reason. I don't know if he was abused when he was little or whatever, but he just does not like. He gets scared, starts shaking, and starts squealing. She is our Flemish giant female, and that's Elsa. And I don't know, every time you put her in with a male, she tries to castrate him. I mean, she's all business about that, so I don't think she's going to be staying here much longer. We're trying to find a home for her. That's Olaf, as you guys met before. He's the baby daddy, and he's all business. Except when it came to her. They fought like cats and dogs. It was crazy. So we don't breed them. We don't even put them in the same cage. There's the baby bunnies. They were born the day after Thanksgiving. This old Pinky. Pinky's I think he's more of an albino, because if you look at the eyes, like those are like a ruby red. And then his is like just really pink. So his is like really pink. So I don't know. And his ears are really pink, where theirs is a little bit darker like their dad's. And so I think he's a little bit albino. And there's Rachel back there. She's a good mommy. I think that these rabbits are going to be separated as soon as I get the quail out of that rabbit pen over there and into the quail hutch. Then we will separate mommies and babies, and then she'll be ready to breed again. So anyway, that's the update here in the shop. And I still have not put that mixer together. That's the Harbor Freight mixer. It's a 3.5 cubic feet or foot mixer. cement mixer. Haven't put that together yet. That's the same one that Gary bought that he has out on the 41.36. So it's obviously a good mixture because they're putting it through the test out there. And if you haven't watched Simple Life Reclaim, number one, you're living in a cave. You need to go check them out. The workshop is pretty messy. I got a lot of projects that are half done, and I even got my deer feeder. It's put together and all that. It just, I don't like the way the legs are. The legs are pretty cheap. You put a round peg leg inside of a square tube. I don't like that. I got all my my corn and all that stuff. So we're gonna wait until next year, so we can start deer season. But yeah, the shop, the boat's there, still camped out. Oh, I didn't show you guys this over here. I went down to the scrap lumber yard. I got my Quikrete concrete for the rabbit hutch outside. So I picked up all this lumber right here, all these 4x4s and 2x6s and 2x4s and 10 sheets of plywood. Picked all that up for 99 bucks. All I have to do is pull nails, so that's going to be part of the rabbit hutch build outside. I did pick up the fencing for the goat pen out back. Picked up all the T-post, and I got everything to do stuff, just haven't got around to it, but we'll get there. I think my son's going to come down and he's going to help me on the build on that rabbit hutch. So, all right, let's go back outside. All right. Woo, it's bright. So, hey, that's the update on the farm. It's the 17th of January, Martin Luther King Day. Day of service, and you know me, I always tell people to do something nice for someone, help somebody in need, and Martin Luther King embodies that. When you know, I look at, just like him, we're the human race, and the human race can't be defeated if we work together. So I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you make the best of it. And remember, do something nice for somebody. Help somebody in need, and always think of that. We can't thank our vets enough. And we love you guys. And until the next video, God bless, and we'll see you then. Bye.